Whoop whoop, juggalos and juggalettes. It's Neon Wicked, aka the 508 Joker, and we are live on the Manic Depressive Juggalo Podcast, episode 5. And it is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ninja OG OG Ninjuggalo Kayin with us tonight because he just ended up getting COVID past couple of days, so he won't be here until our next stream, which will now be starting to do our streams bi-weekly instead of weekly like we were doing when we first started the streams. Got is the underground rapper, the gifted 3-9, and we're gonna bring him in right now. And 3-9, we're bringing you in right now.
Hello,
Can you
partner.
hear me?
Yeah,
How
I
you
can hear
doing, fam?
you. I'm
Whoop
good. Can you
whoop.
hear me?
Yeah, I don't know why my camera was doing that. It wasn't configuring like it was the wide angle, so
Well, we're clowns, so that's okay.
the light gets in the view. So just gotta configure it. I'll
So,
just hold it. I'll just hold it.
well,
Since I,
I'm using two devices. I'm talking to you on this one, and then I'm looking at this one, chatting to you on the messenger.
oh,
I'm
that's
team
weird.
Android because I got both.
Yeah, I'm checking on the Okay, the delay on YouTube just started because I got it on the TV also in the background. Wait a minute, I gotta turn that down so there's no echo.
Understood. Yeah,
Well, what's up?
I said, nah, that's understood. It's fine. Not my first rodeo.
Well, what's up? Introduce yourself, man.
Well, I am gifted 39. I've been doing music since I was about 6 years old, and I'm one of those old school juggalos where either you know me or you don't. And if you know of
Yeah.
me, if you don't really know me, you're either going to love me or hate me. Simple and plain. There's no
Oh
between.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Yeah. I remember first hearing about you when you dropped that Jim Jones diss track, the No Fly Zone. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, who's this? And then I heard it and I was like, yo, that's what's it called? The Ballin'
Yeah.
instrumental. And I was like, oh shit, he actually went in on Jim Jones.
Yeah, I grabbed his beat and
Yeah.
said what I had to say because, well, first of all, I'm a Christian, messianic Christian, and I don't force my faith on
Yeah.
anybody, but it's very important to me. And the reason I did that song was, if you know about the artist D1, to do with the
Nah,
dread.
I'm not familiar with him.
All right, well, he's also another artist. Whether you know him, you either know him or you don't. And I happen to be a
Yeah.
fan of him for years because he is a Christian artist, and
Yeah.
primarily what he does is ministry music, and I respect that. So he started getting a little more, I guess, climbing up the ladder, if you will, and he reaches out to bigger celebrities out of love. Like,
Yeah.
yo, we have a platform. We should do things. The more success we have, we should do it more positively, like this. Excuse me. I respected what he was saying. I was like, okay, all right. It started making me think too, like, because I do a little everything. I don't just do Christian
Yeah.
music. I do everything from the light all the way to the dark because
Hmm.
it's therapy for me, right?
Yeah.
And
I feel
and
you on that.
and like I said in the song, Jim Jones, he went on Sway in the Morning and was basically threatening D1, and I'm like,
Oh shit.
that's not cool, bro. Like, so like in D1, he was like responding out of love, trying to keep it peaceful. But there's a lot of us who also share the same faith. We ain't there
Yeah.
yet. Stop it. Leave him alone. You know what I mean? He ain't even trying to beef
Yeah.
with you, and you trying to take it to the streets for no reason. Zero. So that was the inspiration behind that song. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm not saying hate Jim
Yeah,
Jones.
fam.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
whatever, but like I couldn't respect the way he was talking. He was talking like we were still in our 20s. Like, bro, you're older than me. Chill. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he
Yeah. It just came out of like nowhere. I was like, oh shit, he's going after fucking Jim Jones. I was like,
my
and
special
I
exposure.
I was checking out your other songs when I was sharing that you were gonna be on. I was like, oh shit, he's got a song um 1031 and then suicide. And I was like, yo, he's got some pretty dope shit. And then you're telling me, yeah, that's your old stuff. And I was like, what? I was
Yeah,
thinking it was more like recent.
nah. So when I was younger, I had a
Yeah,
CD bank account and I had all that stuff, and I had a marriage go south. Um, if you don't know, I'm on like my third divorce, but the accounts and stuff were hacked, and I was locked out of them, and so like I didn't have the means to put up any new things through that account. So
yeah,
I'm still rebuilding. You know what I mean? Like I'm
yeah.
still rebuilding. I got a distro kid now, so the next full original album I
Yeah,
do,
same.
I'll do that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I try not
yeah,
to talk too much about my past and my like in a real world sense. I try to reserve it all
mm,
for the music. Um,
yeah.
because it's everybody's so sensitive now. Everybody, oh my god, I'm offended. Why? Like for real.
Yeah,
You
true that.
know, it's just what
Yeah.
it is. So I put everything in my music.
All right. So here's usually the first question I always ask guests when they come on is when did you discover ICP and the Dark Carnival?
I
What
was
was
eight.
your story of discovering them?
I was 8 years old. Only white boy on my block where I'm from. I'm originally from Baltimore City, Maryland, East Side, and it was an older gentleman. I was I was just outside playing, doing whatever, and he was like, I used to get bullied, so I used to always be fighting, like always, just
Mhm.
because I look different, just because I didn't look like everybody else on the block. Cool, whatever.
Yeah, I can relate.
Same song and dance in any hood, anywhere, whether it's a white hood, Hispanic hood, black hood, don't matter. As we get older,
Hmm.
we figure that out, right? Dude was
Yeah.
like, "Hey, come here, young blood," older brother, and he was like older as in like it was a yes sir scenario, like yes sir. I was taught, yeah, you
Hmm.
respect your elders, and I'd seen this guy like once or twice. So I was like, I wasn't thinking of no. He's like, "You like rap?" I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yes, sir." "You like clowns?" "Yes, sir." "Listen to this." He gave me a tape. It was Dog Beats, and that was
Dog
it.
beats. Hell yeah. It's
And
dog beats.
as I'm leaving from this conversation, he's like, "Don't let your mom see it." I was like, "Okay." So I was kind of conflicted because I was taught respect your elders, but this
Yeah.
elder,
What year was that?
huh?
What year was that? And what that you got the dog beats tape.
Well, if I gave you that, then I'd give away my age.
Uh,
I'm not ever, baby. I don't really give away my age. Like
yeah.
if you know, I'm old. Like I'm old. I was
Yeah.
born in the '80s. I'll tell you that.
80s, yeah. So you
Um,
on the OGs.
yeah, I've been down with the Juggalo shit since before it was excuse my language. I'm trying not to cuss anymore. I've been down with the whole Juggalo thing since before the word Juggalo existed, man.
Inner City Posse got the dog beats, obviously.
ITP, we got the
And
dog.
also Basement Cuts. And here's a crazy thing. They actually
Where'd you go?
I was born on Spotify. It says March 2nd, 1990. I was like, being a juggler was meant to be.
That part. Cheers to that. Hold on,
Cheers.
I have to do this. I don't drink anymore, so I'm always drinking seltzer water and
Yeah, I don't drink. I just drink water.
so shit.
Fago. Hell yeah,
I had to get
Fago.
one out for you, bro, because
Hell yeah.
I got to do
Usually
that.
I have Fago and stuff, but I didn't end up donating plasma today, so I wasn't near the Dollar Tree. I
Got
would
it.
have had some Fago.
Yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
just music has been the reason that I'm not a career criminal. Probably, like literally, like I put out everything in my music because uh, so many people don't have that option. They don't
yeah.
have. It's the one and only Gifted 39.
Yep.
Thank
I
you.
just seen that and I was like, I had to put that up.
It's good to know people tuning in and watching.
Yeah.
It's just, and the reason I do music is because there's so many people who don't have the talents or the gifts. But I encourage
Hmm.
people, even if you're not necessarily, especially
Yeah.
now, even if you're not like gifted or talented in that area, bruh, like even if you just put it down on paper,
Practice and learn.
right? There's so many tools at your disposal. My
Right.
issue is uh, that how they're trying to criminalize music. They're trying to criminalize
Hmm.
music, and I'm like, you. It doesn't matter if you don't like the kind of entertainment I do. It entertains
Yeah.
someone. It speaks to somebody, even if it's just speaking to me. It's therapy, and it also keeps the person who wrote that song, dance or art piece, whatever, from going and doing something stupid, ruining their life. So trying to take them rights away,
Right.
wrong. It's unconstitutional, for one. And if they ever manage to do that, they're going to create, whether they realize it or not, a bunch more criminals because people gonna feel like
Hmm.
I have no safe space to put how I'm feeling, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's not what's up. I'm big. I'm a big 3%er. I stand on
Hmm.
my. You can have my guns when I'm done, in the grave, and then even then probably not because they're going to family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pro Second Amendment, pro all the amendments really.
Yeah.
I know
Same.
a place, all that. Like you're not taking my rights. I'm ex-military, so
Oh, thanks for serving, man.
yeah. Well, if I could have went back in, I would have. I was weighing my options, but in lieu of recent occurrences, it doesn't look like that's going to be an option for me anymore because of lies of other entities and other places where I don't even live. And that's and
Shit.
that's and that comes with being an artist, unfortunately, because like I was just saying, there's
Yeah.
entities, even law enforcement agencies, and people who want to try to take away those rights because they don't like that the regular man, whether he looks this way or normal, can say whatever
Right.
he feels in a safe way. I'm
Hmm.
like, it don't matter if I meant every word of a song. I said it on a song. That means
Yeah.
it's protected by legislation. That means it's protected by freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and
Hmm.
there's new legislation that came out in 2023. It's called the Rap Act of 2023, which I just put on my new merch.
Yeah.
That uh, reiterates that and backs up the other legislation. You feel me? Like it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Like my entertainment, it don't matter.
Hmm.
Entertainment. You know what I mean? I could have meant every single word, but it's entertainment because I put it in a song, I put it in a video, or I drew it, or I
Yeah.
painted.
It's an art form. Yeah.
Exactly. And that's why the FBI couldn't beat ICP in the whole lawsuit thing, trying to make them make Juggalos a gang, because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, if you really want to boil it down, this is an art form of expression.
Hmm.
Clowning is expression, it's expressive art.
Yeah.
So, some of us combine that with music and poetry, like insane poetry. He does his with poetry, and he's LSP. And I mean, and then you got to also think about horrorcore rap. Horrorcore rap. If you know
Hmm.
what horrorcore is, a lot of us do, but a lot of people outside of
Yeah.
the world that we live
It's
in don't.
just it's horror in audio form.
That part. So
Yeah.
by the logic of these people trying to change laws and take away rights and change legislation, by their logic, everyone who has ever painted themselves as a clown, played the role of a joker, or any sort of villain for that matter, in
Hmm.
any type of entertainment, be it independent, all the way up to the mainstream and Hollywood productions, should be under scrutiny and investigation for crimes or intended crimes. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to take
Yeah.
away our freedom to have a safe space to express and expel anything negative we might feel. I know horrorcore music's crazy. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
I write some of it, but it's
Yeah.
not what I do. You know what I mean? So it's just
Hmm.
like, and here's the funniest part. It's not funny. It's sad, but it is funny in a sense because the people pushing for these changes don't realize that it's going to affect them too. Whoop whoop! I see you. Whoop whoop. The
Whoop
doc.
whoop. Yeah. The doc. I was gonna say that the doc is in there
So
watching.
so it's like you want to take these rights away, thinking it's not going to affect you. As soon as you don't follow suit on one thing, even though you fought
Hmm.
all this time to take these rights away, now they're coming for you next. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it's like, and then
Exactly. Yeah.
me being a Christian, I'm like, all right, so I already know my faith is under attack and under scrutiny a lot. I get that. It's in the Bible that I believe in, right? I already knew
Yeah.
that was coming. But it's like if I sit back and allow one artist to be scrutinized and demonized, whether it's myself or someone else, I'm just as wrong. I have to fight against anything like that. However, I have to fight against anything like that, and usually it'll be in the legal system or in the court system, in order to not only protect my rights, protect your rights. You're an entertainer because you do this and you paint your face. Uh, Even artists that I don't get along with, artists that I don't personally have any liking for at all, they still have that right to entertain.
Yeah.
They can say they want to kill me on a song. I don't care. It's entertainment. It's on a song. Cool.
Yeah.
Feel that way. Move on. Whatever. I don't care. It's on a song. Is the point I'm making. So it's like, you know what I mean? When they start coming for the rights, me being ex-military, well, don't matter what capacity I served on, that's a problem for me as an American, as an, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Period.
We got freedom of speech. Well, one of the only countries that has that.
That part. You know what I mean? So it's like, and people be like, well, who are you and who do you think you are? Well, in the words of the Ghoul, if you're a Fallout fan, I'm you, sweetie. Just give it a little time.
We got MacD up in the comment section saying,
What up?
"What up, Gifted?"
What's up, Mac D? How you doing, homie?
Okay, and I'm gonna go into the second question we usually ask our guests on the stream is, you said that you're ex-military, so you you obviously have some mental health. What other mental health do you deal with other than PTSD?
I have what's called survivor's guilt because I was supposed to deploy with a bunch of gentlemen
Yeah,
who were friends of mine, women as well. Some
yeah,
were Marines and some were CBs. They went, and I didn't get to go because there was a mistake in the paperwork. So if that
hmm
happens, they got to they got without me giving away what I'm not supposed to.
yeah,
Basically, in layman's terms, they had to dial it back and redo it, reroute everything.
yeah,
I didn't get to go, and they never came home, and I'll never see them again. And I feel like even though it's nothing I could have done about it, it's like it. You know what I mean? It still feels like, dang, if I was there, maybe I could have brought them home. You know what I mean? Because
hmm
I have a heart for people. I don't like people all the time, but I feel
yeah,
like everybody has the right to live as long as possible. And and if there is something that's wrong in their life, they deserve every chance to get it right before they go to the dark of the light on the other side. Without
yeah,
me getting too preachy and too religious. You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep it,
yeah,
neutral if I can.
yeah. Um, Another question: what military branch did you serve
Oh,
in? I don't think you mentioned that.
y'all was a U.S. Navy CB.
Yeah, U.S. Navy SEAL
CB,
or
no, SEAL.
CB?
These
What's
are
CB stand for?
construction battalions. So essentially, um, a lot of stuff I've done in my life is like you either know about it or you don't. But CBs are our slogan is we build, we fight because we are construction workers with infantry training.
Yeah.
That's what it sums up to. So if I would have been in the army, I would have been a combat engineer. It's essentially the same.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
more people know what
Yeah.
combat engineers are. So
Yeah.
that's how I explain it.
Yeah. My older brother, he was actually in the Air Force. He served 8 years. He was a firefighter.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. Another fun fact about the Navy, a lot of people don't know. Everybody, at least when I was going in and went through boot camp, everybody who goes in the Navy is a trained firefighter. That's one of the basic trainings that we
Oh,
have to go. Yeah, so
that's pretty cool.
yeah, I mean, it's cool too. You got to run in a burning building and save somebody because
Yeah.
your heart and your mind and your training won't allow you to walk away. You're like,
hmm
it's gonna suck when they go get this person.
Yeah. But don't you have all that gear, like the respirators and stuff
Yeah,
like that? The heavy jackets and
yeah, yeah.
the pants. Yeah.
If you're part of one of the if you're part of the scenario when that happens, yeah, you have everything that you need at your disposal. You just
Yeah.
got to be quick. Like I
Yeah.
mean, civilian quick versus military quick, two different things.
Yeah.
Real talk. Like a 5 minute shower out here, that's quick to us, right? All right, 5 minute shower.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, in the military, especially in boot camp, you better get in and out in less than a
hmm
minute and have
Yeah.
everything washed and not stink. For real.
Yeah. I have experience down at the Marines boot camp. I didn't get to graduate to become a Marine, but I was down there for a month. It was after I graduated high school. I was down there from December until January.
Man,
And the reason why I got uncharacterized discharge is because I was named after my uncle who died in Vietnam at the age of 21. I was 19 when I went in. I wasn't diagnosed with any of my mental disorders yet and shit like that. But every single night when I was down there, I seen myself over in Afghanistan or Iraq getting blown up or shot and dying before the age of 21 or at like 21. And like, it was so like real, like, and it's like every single time it was a little different, but, and like, I didn't know how to deal with it. Like, and then one time finally coming back from Chow Hall, I let another recruit know. I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna hurt myself." And then that's when they got a hold of one of the drill instructors, and they brought me into the what's it called, the
yeah,
what's
yeah.
happening.
It's probably good if you were having thoughts like that early in. It was probably good that you were medically discharged or whatever it is they did. It's just
Yeah,
so
uncharacterized.
Yeah, that's I'm sorry that that happened. And a lot of people who serve on any capacity will you would hear that and say, "Oh, well, he was this or that," and that. I'm like, yeah, maybe, but you don't really know.
Yeah.
So, and
And
I'm big on not speaking on things I don't know about. So,
yeah. And I was never tested for bipolar before going down to boot camp, and like right before like graduating my senior year, like I was like acting out and shit like that. My
yeah,
mom was heard from a social worker that, oh, it sounds like he might have bipolar. And my recruiter was like, he can't get tested. If he gets tested, he can't go down into the
yeah.
Marines boot camp and stuff like that.
No, yeah, he's
And
not
it's
wrong.
like I wanted to do that shit because like me and my dad were clashing at the time. I was 19. Ended up staying back in first grade, so yeah, I was held back a year. But just not being diagnosed with any of my, I got manic depression, bipolar one, ADHD, ADD, OCD, dyslexia, social anxiety. A couple years back, I got tested and I came back on the spectrum for high functioning autism.
Oh man. Well,
Yeah.
that's crazy because some of those I've been diagnosed with, but the Navy was like, "Yeah, sure, you're good to go." I was just like, "All right, whatever." It
But yeah,
just, but it
that's
also
what.
depends on what they can waive at the time. It also
Yeah.
depends on what they need. Like right now, they're doing waivers. I just know this from I still know people that's in. They're doing waivers for all sorts of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy stuff they wouldn't waive before they are now, and I'm just like, oh wow, that was a disqualifier when I went in.
Yeah.
I've been
Uh,
out like 2 years, so
I remember being in the separation platoon unit. There
mhm.
was a couple juggalos that were in the unit, and they weren't juggalos. They just had clown tattoos, and they automatically had to literally like go to the separation platoon and get discharged because they had a clown
That's ridiculous.
tattoo. And I was like, damn, that's fucking crazy.
That's ridiculous. So they were labeled
Yeah.
something even. That's
hmm And that was back in '09, '10.
yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't have any disqualifying tattoos. I only really have one. So you know, I'm not a really big tatted up dude. Like I have every time I want to try to get tattoos, something happens. The
Yeah.
money messed up. Something else takes priority. Like well, whatever. You know.
Yeah, I only got four right now. My next tattoo, I'm planning to get the Riddle box on the
My next,
opposite of my forearm. Got the Harley Quinn Batman logo right here,
oh, that's nice. I like that. I like that a
where
lot.
I'm gonna get
Yeah,
the Riddle box.
here my daughter's name with her symbol, her birth symbol right here.
Yeah,
And
I got my daughter's name right here on my forearm.
that's what's up.
She was born in October, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
That was
get
my
too much.
last tattoo.
You know, that's what's up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like ink. I'm a big fan of tattoo and ink, and
same.
like another expressive art form, in my opinion. You
Right.
gotta do what you want because that's for life.
Right. You can
Tradition,
always
like,
get blacked out. You see all these artists and musicians getting blacked out tattoos now
I'm 50-50 on that. I
or
don't know how
removed.
I agree with all
Yeah.
that. You know, it is what it is, though.
Yeah. And it's like getting tattoos so like a therapy. Like all the tattoos I've got on my forearms, I got yeah, three. I got two on this left arm and then the one on the right arm and then one on my upper arm. And that's the only one that like actually didn't like sting like a friggin' bee stinging. Like and it bled a little. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna get that one covered up with a friggin' the what's it called? The death moth to pay tribute to Bray Wyatt.
Oh,
He
okay.
passed away last year, yeah.
Yeah. Rest in peace. Yeah, I was just starting to get back into wrestling a little bit when he was like a thing, and then he
Yeah.
passed. Like, oh, what dang? He
And he
passed.
just he just actually came back prior to that in Survivor Series of 2022. And he was supposed to wrestle at WrestleMania in a match against Bobby Lashley. Like they were building to that feud, and then something happened where he was hospitalized, so he wasn't gonna have that match. But he had a match that was the first ever blackout match
Right.
at a was it the Royal Rumble or Extreme? Yeah, I think it was the Royal Rumble, and it was against LA Knight, and like that match literally is the reason why LA Knight's such a mega star right now
Right.
because Bray Wyatt put him over so much in that match.
Sure. Yeah, I'm like I said, I was just getting back into it, and then it was spotty. But I've always been a when I was heavy in the wrestling, I was always a Sting fan. I was
Yeah.
an NWO fan, a DX fan. You know
Oh,
what I mean? But then I was
as
Wolf
as as
when that.
soon as the Attitude Era like came, and that's how I discovered ICP. Right after they debuted in SummerSlam, I saw him on Monday Night Raw, and I was like, yeah, I'm watching this. Forget WCW.
The
So
ICP and
like WCW was like the pass after that.
I remember that back in the day. ICP and the oddities, man.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
awesome.
And then when they released the greatest show on what's it called, Forgotten Freshness, the actual version, and you're
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, we can see why why this wasn't gonna make it as the actual entrance music.
Yeah.
But it wasn't no surprise to any juggalos.
No.
No.
We already
But
know.
when ICP went over to WCW, that's when I was like switching back and forth and stuff. When they started doing the Dark Carnival with what's his name, Vampiro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good
Vamp-
times.
Vampiro, he was dope,
Yeah,
honestly. I feel like he was underrated because of certain things that happened. That's just my opinion, though. I mean,
yeah,
a lot of people, though, from back then were treated as less than when they should have been hailed as greater, you know what I mean?
yeah. Mac D said, wrestling is not the same as it was back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, it's not the same as the '90s, the end of the '90s Attitude Era. But like, you gotta admit, the Triple H era that's like coming back, they're allowing like more cussing, and it's more like non-scripted promos. Like they're going out there and they're actually like saying what they want to say versus like trying to remember like some BS that Vince McMahon like and his writers wrote up, and like it's starting to come back more and more now. Like I'd say
Like,
WWE's product is better than AEW, and in like 2020 and 2021, I'd say AEW was like
oh, yeah.
COVID, like had shut stuff down.
Yeah. I like that wrestling has always bucked against censorship. That's one thing I've
Yeah,
always respected about wrestling. For a little while, they followed suit, and now they're like, you know what? Nah, you're not finna censor us. Sorry.
right.
Yes, it's some of it's real, some of it's not, or you can believe whatever you want, but it's still at the end of the day
Yeah,
entertainment, so it's
yeah.
protected. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like all like it's obviously scripted and stuff. It's just they're taking bumps in their spots, and
Yeah,
like they gotta know how to land and stuff. But like just one slight like wrong move, like that's an injury, or your career's over because you ended up just screwing up your spine, breaking your neck,
that's
breaking a leg.
that's why they gotta go to those training camps.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure they do it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And like WWE is more based on trying to like discover like days to like train them to like become wrestlers versus like looking to other companies to like find stars that are already stars and then like build them up. Like that's that's what the performance center is down in Tampa right now. Like
Yeah,
they're doing more of that.
yeah. That's not the job I want. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I'm old. I didn't already have my
So
boss. I'm good.
yeah, if this was like 15 years ago and like there was more wrestling schools around,
Mm,
like then, like when I was like around 19 and stuff like that, I definitely would have thought of doing it. But like right now, no. I just turned 34 in March, and it's like I'm starting to feel like the aches and pains now once in a while. It's
yeah.
catching up to me.
Oh yeah, it's going to. I've
But
already
Mac
been, I've already been to that age. I've
Mac
already
D in the comment said, I'm glad that Cody Rhodes got his belt, though. Yeah, he finally finished his story. It took 2 years.
I'm not a Cody Rhodes fan. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But
Yeah.
you know,
It's better than Roman Reigns, who literally sat home, just came, wrestled like four, five, six times a year, like Brock Lesnar. Like he was basically doing what Brock Lesnar did, except for holding the title captive for three, almost 4 years, just because he could, because of his family's name, the the Rock and all the Samoans family and all the whole power like
I'm
scheme
I'm
they got like backstage.
I'm a rock fan. I always have been.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah. I was a Rock fan growing up.
still am. I like him as an actor too. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know.
Yeah, I think he's better as an actor than a wrestler. Like back when him and Stone Cold were going at it, like back to back WrestleManias and stuff. Like he wasn't as jacked, but obviously he's taking steroids now, and like that's why he couldn't like take as many as bumps and everything in his match with Roman Reigns and him versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins the first night of WrestleMania this year, but
I don't know. I don't know
also his age
if
plays a
steroids.
part into that too.
I know guys like that who are just as jacked and they do it all natural.
Yeah,
So you just have a really good supplement. You know what I mean? So I don't really
yeah,
speak one way or the other.
yeah.
Because for me personally, that's goals. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
I recently got back into working out and things like that. So that's goals for me. Um,
Yeah.
just not even for anybody else, for me. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to be healthy. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Die of old age for real. You know. We keep spinning out on me. It keeps every so often it blinks out. But you're
Yeah,
good.
I think it's the Wi-Fi connection,
Maybe.
probably. Yeah.
Mine's still here. I'm still here.
But it's doing that on my end.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think it's your end. I think it's my end.
it's all good.
But, but yeah, it's too bad. OG Nin Juggalo Ken couldn't make it tonight because like I was
It's okay.
had gotten COVID recently, and if his brother wouldn't have gone into the hospital to get tested for COVID and stuff, like he had been like feeling depressed a couple of days ago, his brother would have died possibly. So
Oh
that's a
no.
good thing his brother's still here, and we're hoping OG Ninjuggalo okay and feels better. He's got a quarantine for 3 days,
Yeah, I wish him a speedy recovery.
antibiotics and
I've
breathing tube right now.
I've never had COVID to my knowledge. I'm also anti-vax, so I
Yeah,
haven't had the vaccination or any of that. Even being ex-military, that was one of the
yeah.
reasons I had to get out because of the whole vaccination thing. I was like, nope, not taking it. So they weren't trying to let me re-enlist or do any things I was trying to do. So I was like, see you. Yeah.
Mac D says, show gifted how long you've been making music for,
How long have I been making music for?
or how long
6 years
I don't
old.
know if it's towards me or you. I've been making music since 2010
I've
with
been
my
making music.
original band.
That's what's up. I've been doing music
Yeah.
since I was 6 years old.
How old? Sorry,
6.
cut out. 6? Oh, nice.
And my number one influence was DMX. DMX,
Oh yeah, DMX.
and then it got into the clowns, and then it's the country hip hop and stuff like that. I'm from Maryland originally, so
Hmm.
I embraced the North and the South. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I lived in West Virginia for a while, but I had a lot of love for him. I don't have any love left for West Virginia anymore. And for
hmm,
those that know why. You feel me? But
yeah,
I ain't lived there in over a year. I haven't worked there in over 2 3 years now, and
yeah,
it was some good memories, but more bad than anything. And then now, the powers that be there are trying to demonize me over my music. So um,
yeah,
they need to leave me alone. Otherwise, I'm quick with the fingers to call lawyers and so forth. So
yeah,
saying you can't fight that kind of scrutiny any other way. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You have to,
yeah.
But it is what it is. Like
Mhm.
I'm not the type to sit by and allow myself or anyone else be unfairly and unjustifiably demonized, especially over uh, expressing themselves in art in any form. That
Yeah,
even if I don't like the song or I don't like the art piece, there's plenty of entertainment that I can't stand. I'm like, that's not my speed. But you know what? It's their right to do.
yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Mac D says, I've been making music since 2007. That's what's up, Ninja.
heck yeah, man, keep going. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't
But
ever.
yeah, I've never lived in Virginia, but my
West.
family from my dad's side's Blackfoot Indian and originally from Virginia.
Yep. Yeah. Well, my
Yeah,
family traces back to West Virginia and Virginia. I lived
yeah,
in West Virginia. So it's oh boy, I try to tell
yeah.
you. But
I'm from Mass, but I've lived in Ohio. I've lived in Indiana, and last year I lived in Cali for a bit.
yeah, I miss California. I lived in San Diego for 4.5 years.
Oh yeah, I was talking to you about that. That's
Mhm.
where my cousin lives, but that's where my ex was from, and that's why we were out there and stuff.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah, it's too expensive out there
yeah.
nowadays. Way
It,
too expensive.
man, it was expensive when I was there. I don't even wonder
Yeah.
what it's now.
It was like regular gas was like almost $7. I didn't even have a car. And I was like, I'm glad I don't have a car. So now I'm like, I know why people got like e-bikes and the bird scooters out in Cali.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy, man. Like I've been a lot of places. I give you that. I've been
Yeah.
to a lot of places. I said it in the song Countryside. I mean, I laid it out all different places I was from. You know what I mean?
I'll definitely have to check that song. I haven't heard that one yet, man.
It's on my channel. It's on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been doing.
Of your
I've
songs,
been,
yeah. Definitely send them to me after the stream, and I'll link I'll link them I'll link some of them in the what's it called description so people can check them out.
all right, I can do that. I can send them
All
to
right.
you.
I Mac D comment again. He was like, I was a foster care and I had to do something and it was music and I love it. Hell yeah, that's how some of us just escape the situation we're in as a kid.
That's how it should always be, man.
Yeah. Like I
Mu-
started
Music,
writing poetry at the age of like 12.
music has to come from the heart
Yeah.
first. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's why where these people are like kind of like the ones who are trying to take away our rights are misconstruing. They're like, all right, well, if these artists say music comes from the heart, then they mean what they talk about. Yeah, we mean what
Hmm.
we're talking about, but that's why we do music because we don't want to do something stupid to ruin our lives. We
Yeah, that's
found
true.
a way to express ourselves. We found a way to expel negative energy out of ourselves. And it also puts music out there, even if it's on a small scale for someone else who might be going through something similar to relate,
Hmm.
not go and do that dumb thing they were
Yeah.
thinking. It's not to incite violence. It's not
Right.
to get people to become criminals. It's not for people to, bash on people. No, it literally, when I do a song, it don't matter how violent it might be. It's, I put it on the song and I put it there and that's it. Now I feel better now. You know what I mean? When
Yeah.
I do a music video, generally speaking, it's because of my supporters and being like, yo, you should do a video for this one. Are you doing a video for that one? Or if it's from shows I've done, if I see that it's a fan favorite. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? All right, bet.
Yeah.
That's how I gauge music videos. And I
Yeah.
cosplay. I'm a clown. So sometimes
Hmm.
I cosplay in my videos to
Yeah.
further drive the point, especially for particular songs. Hey, this is fake. Don't go getting your panties in a bunch. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
This is real. But this
Yeah.
is how I feel. You know what I mean? How you feel, what you want to do versus what you're going to do or what you actually do are two different things. And that's the
Yeah.
problem right now with this country. People are saying,
Hmm.
oh, well, he said this and he rapped that and pop, 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 pop. That don't mean shit.
Yeah.
It really don't. You know what I mean? So, and I'm
Hmm.
like I said, excuse my cussing again, but like it really don't mean anything. You know what I mean? What's that got to do with
Yeah.
the price in China? You feel
Right.
me? Real talk though.
I
Yeah.
Mac D just posted in the comment section. My mom passed away in December 2020, 2023, and she loved my songs.
Yeah, I checked it
I
out.
did a song about her. I think Gifted heard it. Sorry to hear about your loss, fam.
Yeah, nobody ever's ready for that. I don't care. You can
Yeah.
be 5 years old. Ain't nobody ready to say
Mhm.
see you later to their mama. Nobody. ever. And don't get me wrong, I'm not being cold and callous. I believe in life after death, so that's why I later. You feel what I'm saying? But it don't matter if you believe it or not. You're still not ready to say goodbye or see you later to a loved one, especially our mothers. Like that's one of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I be trying to remind people of that. And if they're watching, they know exactly who I'm talking to. I'm not gonna call them out, but they know. You only get one mama. You listen to your, you respect your mama. Because if other people see you not respecting your mama, oh, trust me, there's somebody that's gonna check you. It don't matter who they are. It's gonna go where you know what I mean? Even in the Juggalo world, for real, we see that.
Right.
Like, yo, mom, what you doing?
Feel like that's your mama.
Right, Violet J, prime example. We all know Violet J, and he's the Duke, and but we know he's lived a life. Let's say it that way. Lived a very full life. But one thing I don't think I've ever seen him do is disrespect his mama. Ever. Ever. Like
him and Rob always like had everything
you know what I'm saying?
good things to say about their mom. R.I.P. to her. It's sad that she passed away earlier this year.
Yeah, that's
But I remember them talking about the story of when they were kids and stuff. She used to like bring the hot dog cart and like feed all the kids and sell the hot dogs to all the kids at the wrestle promotion and that they did in the backyard, and they were just kids.
Right.
And
mom's like that. She don't agree with everything I do or necessarily cater to all the types of entertainment I do. But you know what? My mom was in the No Fly Zone video with me.
Oh, she was? Really?
She's one of the women in the video. And she painted her face. And my mom is not a juggalette. She's not even she is by far the furthest thing from that. My mama is a country girl that grew up on a farm, moved to the city, and had me. So that's where I get the country from. I'm a concrete cowboy. So I come from the city, but I resonate with the country. So I got a little bit of both. You feel me?
Yeah. I'm from the suburbs, but I've lived in the city for 14 years now, so I got both. Yeah.
I'm a street nigga that turned to a cowboy. Real shit. Like, you know, and that's me. Like I'm old, bro. I come from some darkness that I wouldn't wish on nobody. But you know what? I wouldn't have it no other way because I can relate to so many types of people.
Yeah.
Brothers and sisters alike, of any color, any walk of life. It don't matter. I got
Mac T
until they give me a reason not to, and even then, I just pull away. Like, all right, well, you ain't for me in this season no more. I believe a lot of people are seasonal, but some people are forever. You just gotta figure out which ones are what. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Mac T posted in the comments. Sorry, I'm talking too much. Fam. That's what the comment section's for, fam.
We love it. Keep it coming.
Yeah, we love it. Much freaking clown love.
Absolutely.
Hey, you know that saying, boys in the hoods and the boys in the hoods and the movie Boys in the Hood.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't the boys in the hood. I was the fucking boys in the woods because that's all we fucking did in the suburbs, play in the fucking woods, dirt bikes, ATVs.
The country was calling you. The country was like, hey, mom, you want something over here?
I didn't have those things, but homies of mine did. So you know,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And then Mud in high school, my best friend in high school, him and his older brother had trucks. We'd always go mudding in the weekend.
My sister did a lot of mudding. She liked that. I never got into the mudding scenario. I was away living in California, and I heard that my baby sister was getting into the mud. Shout out to my baby sister. I don't know if she's watching or not, but hey, big brother still love you. Yeah, I'm an older brother. I'm a father, even though my fatherhood was snatched away from me. We ain't gonna get into all that. We've talked, you know what I mean? But daddy still loves you, River. And if I can never change it, I will. And I say it right here. I don't care what nobody say. You feel me? And then of course my oldest son, Taiwan. He ain't talked to me in about probably 3 or 4 years now, but he's in his 20s.
All grown up.
And then of course I got my other 2 boys. They know who they are. You know, there's a lot about me folks don't know. I keep so much of my life private. I'm big on family. I'm big on loyalty, but like that's why you hear me diss somebody or you hear me talk trash on a company or entity or anyone, just know they deserved it. And it took to get to that point. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
If I sue somebody, oh yeah, I tried to go about it the music route first, and they tried to make me a bad guy. So then I decided to go to court because sometimes I'd rather just put it on the song, say how I feel, and leave it there. But if you push me, then I'm gonna go further. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
money out since you want to make me a
Yeah.
bad. You
Yep.
know
Mm-hmm.
what you say? What's that
Yeah.
song? But yeah,
Yeah.
man.
It's just the last comment.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I saw it pop up. I don't see. I'm this stuff here. I'm old, so this stuff's confusing to
Yeah.
me.
It's new to me too. I haven't like I said, this is the fifth episode ever of the Manic Depressive Juggalo podcast. Like before the first one, never used StreamYards except for like joining streams like a couple
Right.
of times on my homie Bash's streams. Like he's had to change the name of his streams like in the past couple
Right.
of times. Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
have one that's been going on for like 3 years, but it's just like a personal. It's really,
yeah.
I call it a podcast, but it's really a vlog, a video blog, and you'll see my channel, my
Yeah.
nonsense, because I'm gifted 39, so it's my 39 cents on different things. And I think I got like 6 more episodes till I get to episode 39, and that one's done. And
Oh
before,
wow.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I
Yeah.
got to do it symbolic. Yeah, it's got to mean something. It's got to tie into something else. You know what I mean? It's just, you know. Like right now, you talking to Cowboy Joker because you see, you feel me?
You got the cowboy hat on back again. Yep.
Absolutely. There's a whole bunch of characters underneath the Gifted 39 because,
Yeah.
like I said, yes, a lot of my music is from real life experiences, but also I've learned how to express things in a. I don't want to say I'm a liar, but I've learned how to fabricate scenarios to express other things. That way, if somebody ever tries to say, "Oh, he's making threats," and no, I'm not. It's a fictional scenario.
Yeah.
It's not real. I don't own the
Yeah.
guns in that particular song. Mind you, I'm pro Second Amendment, so yes, I
Mm-hmm.
own guns.
Yeah.
If I was pro Second and didn't, that'd be stupid. But like, you feel what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
my my content as far as my entertainment is not as simple as black and white. You got your black, you got your
Mm-hmm.
white, you got your gray, you got your tan, and you got all these other colors. No, didn't. You know what I'm saying? I had to. I couldn't resist. But now you know what I'm saying. Like, and that's
Yeah.
not a jab at anybody because I got friends of all walks of life. I don't give a rat's behind what somebody is or
Mm-hmm.
isn't. You feel me? Just don't push it on me. Like, you know, if I
But
say
just like you're saying, like your music is just like a movie and stuff. It's not real. It's fictional. Like just like the Batman movies with the Joker. The
right,
Joker is not real. He's a
exactly,
fictional character.
real. I just dropped some merch that drives that point.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
so serious?
That's why I brought it up. Yeah.
And then I also put out the bandana that has the Rap Act of 2023 on it. So an angle. So if
Oh, that's
anybody,
awesome.
they can tie it around their face and have the legislation right there.
Oh, that's awesome.
You feel me?
Hell yeah.
And it's on
Oh yeah.
my merchant music, and then you search, you go on that website, my merchant music, and you search Get to 39, you'll find me. It's pretty, it's
Oh
pretty
yeah.
sure. But it's like a whole bunch. I got the Hatchet Ninja. That's this one I wear. Yeah, I designed this.
Oh, that's friggin' dope. Yeah, I got my Hatchet Man on. Remember these ones back in the day, the ones from Spencer Gifts?
I have one of those.
Yeah.
I wear the Hatchet Ninja because I'm a ninja that disagreed with the split. First of all, I'm still a Twisted
Mm-hmm.
fan. I'm still a ICP fan. I'm still a ABK fan. I still like Blazy Dead Homie. I'm
Oh
friend.
yeah.
You know, I've done a show with Lex the Hexmaster. Talk to him in
Oh
person.
yeah. Yeah.
So he's a
He's
good
on
dude.
LSP now again.
Yeah, he's a solid dude. Scum is an awesome
There
person.
he is, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I
I got
heard nothing but nice things about Scum.
they've given me the most love in person.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I did the Whoop Whoop challenge that Twisted put out. I did that. That's on my channel.
Yeah, I remember seeing that, yep. Yeah. Right, wasn't that on your TikTok, right?
When I had a TikTok,
Yeah.
my TikTok is gone for
Oh, yeah.
I, I'm so anti TikTok. It's ridiculous. Like
Mm-hmm.
the first time I got banned was because I stood up for human rights. I stood against racism publicly,
Yeah.
and I was almost 25K, and they X'd my account.
Oh
People
shit.
speaking out against racism because I'm from a mixed family,
Yeah.
and all
A
of my
mix as well.
white. You know what I mean? And whoever I'm dealing with now, or may not be dealing with now, is also not white. But I ain't finna
Yeah.
tell because I don't like my personal out there. The only reason my personal
Mm-hmm.
out there
Yeah.
before, they was the entertainers as well.
Mm-hmm.
So moving different.
We got Mac D. Catch up on the comments. Mac D, you my friend, gifted 39100, and then we got a new commenter. Hey, what's up? Mama G here.
Mama G, that's
Your
my mother.
mom's up. Your mom's up in the
That's my
comments.
mom.
Shout out to Gifted 39's mom.
Yo, that's awesome. Mama G, yes. I hope she saw when I shouted her out. Well, I shouted you out. I told everybody you in the music video. No fly zone, mommy. You gonna see me turn to a whole kid or mom, bro. I don't even care. Now I gotta listen. Now I gotta make sure I don't cuss no more. That's it. Make my mom
Yeah,
proud. I cussed a little bit. I'm being
yeah.
honest. You know, help me not to cuss, bro.
Oh yeah,
Nah, man, that's awesome. That's so cool. I told her
yeah.
if she asked my one friend, they could show her how to get in the chat and comment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we had a lots of fun.
yeah. I hope you get it to the point where you can, when you do your interviews, you can play songs and stuff. That'd be
Oh
cool.
yeah, that's the upgrade version of StreamYards, definitely.
I'll come back for another one if you do that. When you do that, if you won't.
Hey, 39. When we make it to episode 39, we got you. That's when
Mm,
we'll have you back. Because
I like
it's gotta be fitting.
I like that, yes sir. And then I'll come with a whole different vibe
Oh
because
yeah.
expect this, and I'll pop up with a jersey and a fitted, like it's nothing. Like what happened? I never looked the
And
same.
by then my clown makeup will be all in point. I'll
Nice.
have more practice. I'll be practiced back again. So it'll be on point.
I like it. It's different. What kind? What brand do you use?
I use the Mayon, yeah,
Meron.
Mayon, yeah, the stuff
That's
that
good.
Twisted uses.
That's good. Meron is like a classic brand for.
Yeah.
I use it too. So I don't know if you have the setting spray.
No, I
So
don't got the setting spray. I just got the brush and I got the green and the purple
yeah,
UV.
you can go to most makeup stores like Ulta and places like that,
Yeah.
and you ask them, say you need setting spray, and it says
Yeah.
right on pink or pink bottle. Usually, it's long
Yeah.
lasting spray. You spray your face with that, let it dry. Do
Yeah.
your green, spray it again, let it dry. Then do your pink or purple, and then my bad, yeah, whatever color that is, do that, and then spray it
Yeah,
again.
purple. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, and you feel me, and it'll look dope. It'll make That's how I do mine. I do mine in layers.
Is that the stuff to make it waterproof? Because I remember I think it was Tech9 or Twisted saying that there's something a way to like
It's a spray.
waterproof.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
spray. I mean, you're still gonna sweat some of it off, obviously.
Yeah.
Doing
Obviously, yeah.
wear and tear like anything else. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, that's what I do. Like today, I spray my face, let it dry, let it set, put the
Yeah.
white on, then I use the white powder on top of the white paint after so
Okay.
so it's a spray, white paint,
My
spray
paint.
again,
Yeah, with
powder,
my
and
the
then
powder. Yeah, the powder. Yeah.
the white powder and the spray again, right? And then I do the black, and I use ash for the black.
Yeah.
The ash, but you have to have different size brushes for different details.
Yeah.
And then once you're done everything and you got everything feel like you want, you spray again and you set and you let it dry. And then you put your
Yeah.
do rag on, your hat, you fit it, whatever you're doing.
Hmm.
Always, my advice is always have something that like how I got a do rag on, right? Always
Yeah.
has something that covers right here, so you don't mess up the inside of your hat. You
Yeah.
feel me?
That
Always
always wear my bandana.
go. A do
Yeah.
rag or bandana is always the way to go for
Yeah.
sure.
But yeah, I usually do like the outlines first, and then just fill in the green and stuff after.
Yeah. Well, it's
Yeah.
best if you do it like how I told you, you'll get a
Yeah.
crisper look. I promise. It looks good. If you're doing it that way,
Yeah.
that's really good. But if you do it how I said, step by step, and I can send you a method
Yeah.
on me to, just let me know.
Yeah. Yeah.
If
Actually, our next episode, episode 6, the homie Mystic, he went to school for cosmetology, and he's a
nice.
cosplayer.
I never thought I'd be on an interview live online, giving a tutorial on how to put on makeup.
Clown
Straight
paint, clown
America.
paint. Yeah, makeup.
I mean, essentially, it
We
is.
got
Clown paint
right.
is makeup.
It is. It
Be
is.
real. Use
It
the
is.
tattoo
We
for
got
use it on your eyes, it won't come out. Yes.
use the tattoo for your lip
Yeah,
black, use it on your eyes. It won't come off.
yeah, yeah. Mom's not lying. My mother's actually helped me figure out what makeups to work well with face paint.
Yeah.
She really has. And it's crazy because when I started painting my face, she looked at me like, "Boy, what are you doing? Why?" And I explained it to her. She was like, "Oh, okay." And this, don't get me wrong, there's still some styles I do because I don't have
Yeah.
signature. There's a
Hmm.
signature base, but I
Yeah.
always do it differently, right? A little bit. I have multiple signatures, if you will, and some of them my mom's like, okay, I like that one. And then sometimes I put the context in, and she's like, "Oh Jesus," and I'm like, "Sorry." I
Yeah.
have to let her know when we're doing a video, like, "Hey, I might have the context in today." She's like, "Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know." My mom ain't scared of nothing. Don't get me wrong. She is
Yeah.
like old school, scrapper, knock you down if you step to her wrong. But at the same time, she's a God
Right.
fearing. You don't want to go that route, but please don't make me.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my
Yeah.
mom,
My
yeah,
mom's the same way. My
yeah,
mom just turned, I think, 66 last year. She was born in 57.
that's what's up. I'm not allowed to say my
Yeah.
mother's age or the year she was born,
Yeah.
so don't. Listen, my mom can find me no matter where I'm at. I'm not playing those
Mm.
games, sir. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No, I love my mother, man. She's
Yeah.
been supportive my
Same.
entire life. It's crazy. Even when it was just me and her when I was little, she's always told me. She's the one who told me. She said, "If you got anger, you got issues, you mad at something, put it in your art." She's like, "Write it down, color crazy, paint or rap or
Hmm.
whatever it is you want to do." She's like, "Find your art and put it in your art so you don't do something stupid and mess your life up." So
Yeah.
she's proud of me, I think, for standing up for our rights, and fighting in the right way, the legal sense, against powers that try to take those things from us, and in a non-selfish way. Because, like I said, it's not just about me. You feel me? It ain't just
Yeah.
about me. About my rights, yes, but it's about your rights. It's about the next man. It's about
Hmm.
the children who want to do this later on in life.
It's
You know,
about
it's about,
everybody's right.
if my mom wanted to become a country singer right now, I want her to be able to say whatever the hell she feeling on a microphone, and nobody come
Right.
trying to talk about it. Nah, you know, my mom
Hmm.
wasn't a country singer at one point. She actually gave a lot of that up for me when
Oh
I was.
wow, that's awesome that she was the country singer.
And she can sing. Like she never got to do it like in like this. But one of my goals I want to do is I want to get the knowledge on how to run my own studio and everything, and actually have it so she can
You
record
know
something.
right now.
You know what I mean? So can you hear me?
Yeah. Well, that's probably where you got your talent from, your mom.
Absolutely.
Musical talent.
I get my dancing. I can dance. I get it from her. I can. She's the one that helped me realize I can sing. Because I don't know if you noticed, I just put out
Yeah.
another song, not a rap song. Welcome to the Psycho Circus.
Yeah.
Shout out to Circus, the
Yep.
band.
Yeah.
I'm part.
Yeah. I seen the picture of that. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
Legion
that's
and
awesome.
they make up Psycho Circus, the band. They're also the two key members of Psycho Circus, the brand. But I'm one of the original clowns, and all of us together
Oh,
are
okay.
Psycholos, and we performed it together.
Oh
And
yeah.
so you know,
That's
they
awesome. All right,
me
we got
up
write
with
your
how
life, back it up with how you can help yourself and others.
told me that my whole life. Yep. So that's why I say, like everything in my music, I've learned different realms to go depending on what style of song it is, what genre of hip hop it is. Because hip hop ain't just hip hop. Hip hop has
Yeah.
a bunch of subgenres within it. Some
Mm-hmm.
are purposely fake. Some are all real. Some are like poetry. Some, you know what I mean? You got gangster, country, trill, um, old school, boom bap. You know what I mean? Like, and
Mm-hmm.
I dabble in all of that. You got hip rock. You know what I mean? You got all these blends, and we're in a time now where you can make all sorts of music and blend stuff
Right.
that's never been before. You feel
Right.
me? So
More
I'm
than
all
ever. All right, and we got I'm just fine one. I was just better with age.
yes, Mama. We know. She been saying that forever, I stand by it and stand on it. My mom is
All right, we
a lot younger than I actually am. We have good genes. We are part Native American, Italian,
yeah.
and some other stuff. So, you know.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that we got a minute left on the stream because stream ends at 9 o'clock.
All right. Wow, we were
But it
talking.
was awesome. It was awesome having you on the Gifted 39.
Yes, sir. It's gonna be
Like
awesome.
definitely one of the best interviews since bringing the stream. Kind of went. It wasn't all together at the beginning because Kayan couldn't be on it last minute. Like this time, it was at least it was like a day before, and so I knew about it before it was like last minute. But like I'd say this interview with everything that you were explaining, talking about the stories, like and the viewers interacting, I'd say went pretty good, man.
Oh, thank you. Are we still live?
Be back on when we make it to episode 39, like I said.
I'm looking forward to that. Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
OG Ninjuggalo KN will be on, for that stream. So it'll be
Yeah.
awesome to chop it up with him with you and see how that goes.
My mom picked my outfit, by the way. She got me this. She said, "Hey, next time you got a public appearance, boom." And she said, "Put this shirt with it." And I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
"Ooh, mama did me right." You feel me? Yes, sir. So
All right, but like I said, homie, send me the links to the music and
I'm gonna
I'll
get
put
right.
them in the description of the video after it ends, and
Yeah. I'll
so people can
send
check out your music.
I'll send them to you. The ones you like, go ahead. Your favorite ones, you drop them in there. By all
All
means.
right,
All right,
all
brother.
right, fam. All right,
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I'll talk to you later. Whoop whoop. Much we clown love.
Same.